Many of you guys asked for it, the Seulgi album reaction. We're gonna start with the first track, Dead Man Running. This is gonna be a 2-part series, 1 part today, 1 part tomorrow. I can't upload it as 1 part, so it's gonna be 2. But let's go with Dead Man Running, the first song on the album.
Stop it all. 곡을 들어 천천히 날 돌아봐. 거울 속 내 모습에 그 눈빛은 싸늘해.
I love the chords already.
뭘 그리 찾는지 눈을 떠 그 순간에 사라질 beautiful night. 세상은 어둠 속으로 끌려가. 날 멈추기엔 아직 부족해. 재밌는 놀이지 내 세상은 다.
Okay, once again, very distorted bass sound. This time, not as hyper poppy as in the last track. This is more of a Reese bass, but very nice. Love the sounds, or like the samples as well. Woo. Whoa! Is that the pre-chorus or? Oh my god, what a chorus. Absolute banger already. Alright, so here's the pre-chorus. Once again, distortion on the vocal gives it a lot more texture. It sounds really cool, especially with these long notes here. And then a really cool question-answer kind of vocal melody there with the Dead Man Running. Long notes and then short notes in between, kind of as the answer to the long note. And then it's building here. And it drops into this section, which is contrasting to the section before, because if you remember, before we had these held long bass notes with the bom, bom, and now we have these shorts, bom, bom, bom. So very contrasting to the section before. And very cool, because the energy is just... They don't give you any like chance to breathe, it feels like, in this this chorus. So I guess this is the verse again. I love these strings that What I really like about, I already mentioned the distortion on the vocal. It's also there in the verse, as you can hear, but it's not as noticeable because she's not having these super long notes like in the chorus, in the first part of the chorus especially. So it becomes a lot more noticeable in the chorus than it is in the verse, which I think is kind of cool. Ooh. No bass, no kick. Back into the pre with the build. Okay. Ooh, I love this song. This is an absolute banger. So once again, very short pre-chorus, as it was the case with the last song as well. Obviously makes a lot more sense for solo artists in general to have shorter pre-choruses. When we look at the traditional K-pop structure, if that makes sense, you usually would have a little bit of a longer pre-chorus because there's multiple members. That's not the case here, so it does make sense to have it be a little bit shorter. But the transition into the chorus, I like a lot here. I'm wondering if the second part of the chorus is gonna be here again, or if they're gonna go into a new section.
You can run, you can run.
New section. I knew it.
You can run, 거기까지. You can run, you can run.
That little bass there, really nice. But here we have a contrast to the first chorus, right? Where we had this boom, boom, almost this like drop section that contrasts the section before. Now we have another contrasting section here. However, this time the contrast comes from the fact that we take away everything that grounds us. So the kick and the bass, and we kind of drop into an empty space.
두려울 걸 굳어진 body에 떨리는 your voice. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, 거기까지. You can run, out 것 같아. 'Cause now you're just a dead man running. 위험해, 너 위험해, 너 running. 도망쳐, 너 도망쳐, 너
Piano chords there. Okay, now we get this section again. So it does repeat once, but now with some different ad-libs. Really cool.
Now I'm just
Wow. Okay, I mean, this could have been easily the title track as well. That is a super good track. I love that track. Going straight to my playlist after this reaction. That is an absolute banger. All right, so the next song is called Bad Boy, Sad Girl. So let's have a listen. Ooh. Distorted key sound. Ooh, guitar. Okay. Different vibe than the first song. Like, completely different vibe, it feels like. And I think the vocal is not distorted this time. Okay. I think it's a clap that's there. Very nice background vocals. Okay, very cool arrangement trick here. No bass here, and whenever you want a song to pick up, some of the elements that you can use are like kick and bass coming in, and also hi-hats. Very powerful tool for just increasing the energy from one section to the next section. That's what they do exactly here. The hi-hat comes in, and then obviously the kick and the bass. And it instantly feels like we're going somewhere. Wow, the vocals are so good. I like that melody, that's cool.
You think I'm back feeling I look into my eyes.
Okay, let's go back for a second here because we don't have any pre-chorus here, which is also an option. So yeah, we do drop out, and then we have these stereo vocals coming in. So before, vocal just in the middle mainly. We had some background vocals, but they weren't as wide. And now suddenly we have this sensation, this white sound coming in here in the chorus. And I think the vocals and like the way they're performed, especially together with how the section is written, is really cool. Because it feels like they're almost like overlapping. With the one part isn't finished and the other one already starts. Very cool. Background vocals are insane. And then this melody here.
You think I'm back feeling I look into my eyes.
So I guess this is the rap section. I don't know who this is. It doesn't say it in the title, at least not on the version that I am listening to. Okay, let me just check who this is. B.O.? B.O.? Is that how you pronounce him? I don't know who that is, to be honest, but it sounds like he's a rapper. Contrast here in voices as well, which makes sense, and he gets sort of a rap verse, I would assume. now they're singing together. That's cool. I like that. I love the background vocals here. And obviously these short breaks in between where they take away the low end once again give the next hit much more impact. So they do da now da now, and then on the next hit like it hits again because they took it away before. Very cool. Okay, bridge, I think. Guitar, piano, I think, or some sort of piece. That's a lot of vocals in this track being stacked. I really like that background melody as well. The it kind of mirrors what the vocals are doing, right, in the first part of the chorus. But because it's on a different instrument, it feels refreshing and it feels new, but it also feels kind of familiar. Kind of cool. Like it. And these distorted chords here again at the end. I think that's the exact way the song started, right? Let's have a listen. Yeah, so they ended in the same way as the song started. Also a very common songwriting technique, but very cool. Just make the whole song feel very cohesive as a whole. Let's check out the next song. Alright, the next song is Anywhere But Home. Ooh, filtered out, pitched down. Is this a sample or... So very interesting. So you can hear it's like it feels slowed down. So it could either be time stretched, which gives it that effect, or it could be pitched down. Both kind of, you know, create a similar effect, but and then the sample is just gone. Okay, I already like how this started because this right here, this feels very full, right? It feels very busy. And then when her vocal comes in, everything just becomes super clean out of a sudden. Right here, clarity. Just that groovy bass line. These very nice chords there as well. Ooh, that is a nice vocal effect right there. You can hear pitch down vocal with some distortion on it, it sounds like. In general, the background vocals are insane. And they're filtering in the instrumental. Now they're bringing in more drums. Woo! This picks up really nicely. So right here you can hear bass and the kick. They're sort of filtered out in the background. But right here, not only do they bring in hi-hats and the snare, but they're also filtering in everything else. Ooh, that's such a nice melody as well. Very high synth there as well. And now it's gone. We're back into the filtered section. I like that. Ooh, that vocal effect there, panning around from left to right. Wow. That is so cool. And again. Oh yeah, I'm vibing to this one too. So they have a lot of these overlapping choruses in this album, it feels like, where they start before the chorus and then you hit on one of the like words of the melody. Da, 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 da. Very cool. I like the staccato pattern here. Da, 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 da. I really like how they are utilizing this contrast between the filtered out bass and the kick and then the fullness of everything else. Really nice. They're playing around with these two sections, it feels like, or these two ideas, which is really nice. The bass line is also just so groovy. But this feels like it's sort of the chorus instrumental, but it's not the chorus melody. Ooh. Okay, so different this time. So before we went from filtered out to filtered in to filtered out into chorus. Now we went from filtered out into filtered in into break with the sound effect and then into chorus. Vocals are incredible. This is such a vibey song, I feel like. Absolute pleasure to listen to. I also like this little solo they have going on here on the left with the, I think it sounds like somewhat like an organ or something. Very cool. Back to the filtered out section. God damn it, I wish I could sing like this. The E-piano is beautiful as well. Also the funky guitar, obviously. Ooh. Ooh. Once again, really cool vocal effect there. You hear your stored vocal, how it's panning around. Now, once again, panned vocals. That solo is so cool. Wow. Okay, I mean, these songs are insane. We're just gonna check out the next song, but that's gonna happen in the next episode. So definitely go and check that out. If it's out already, it's gonna be linked up here. Otherwise, there will be a great video by the algorithm that you should watch right now as well. So go and click on whatever is there. And otherwise, see you tomorrow. But no, just click it. Just please click it.